Arsenal Fan TV here with a couple of United fans now. What did you make of it today?
Well, to be honest, I think both teams have kind of come and just kind of said, well, both don't really mean anything to any teams. The season's kind of done and dusted. That's really it. And our heads.
It means something a bit though, because you want to be getting really that third spot where you haven't got to do the qualifier.
Yes, but let's be honest, there was no chance we were going to get it. No way. I mean, our form and consistency this season has just not been there. So for me, I thought I was coming in, take a point. Yeah, we'll probably take a point. I think top four was our aim. We got it.
Pardon?
Top four was our aim this season.
Every time I hear a United fan say that,
top four,
because I've been getting so much stick over the years from United fans saying top four's your aim. Say it again.
Top four is our aim this season.
Okay. Oh, this season. Okay.
Top four. Ask any United fan. Top four was our aim this season. Right. Obviously, we'd like to challenge, but let's be honest, we've not got the team to. Firstly, but I look at the Arsenal
hold on a minute.
team.
Why is that? Why? Again, you say you haven't got the team. You bought Di Maria.
Yeah.
You got Falcao there. Yeah. You got a whole host of Herrera. Marcus Rojo. You bought him in. Luke Shaw. These are not like. Players out of the academy.
Let's be honest.
These are players that are world-class players.
You guys should know how long it takes to build a team.
No, but hold on.
You guys should know from experience.
What I'm going to say is that in our case, we're talking about players like Denilson. We're talking about players over the years that have come through our system that we've had to throw in there because we didn't have anybody. You're talking about a player that you paid £60-odd million for, Di Maria, and you're going to say you haven't got the team.
No, people forget how good he was at the beginning of the season. People forget how good he was at the beginning of the season.
What about Falcao then?
Well, Falcao, look, you can have a player, a Falcao who's quality in the Spanish and in another league.
Rojo?
But let's be honest, can a Falcao do it at Stoke on a cold December night? Probably not. No, he's just not. He's not strong enough. He's not aggressive enough. A bit like the Arsenal team. Arsenal will never win the Premier League until they toughen up and get a bit more aggressive in their play. Okay. Because at the moment, Arsenal, they're ball players. They're technically fantastic, technically good, but they don't have that fight, that bite, that really want it. They don't have that. They're just a good team. I thought we made you look bang average today. I did, and we're not that good. I really did, honestly, pal.
In the second half, though, I thought we made you look bang average.
Yeah, fair enough. That's fair enough. But in the first half, we were all over you. And to be fair, I'm not much for slagging off fans, but I didn't think your fans were very good today. Seriously. And I rate Arsenal fans.
You're having a laugh now.
No. I rate Arsenal fans. This pal's going to come in now.
Sorry. What?
Yeah, I thought your Arsenal fans
let me say something,
were a bag of shite.
Let me say something. When we got the equaliser, in my head I was thinking,
you cheered.
No.
Wonderful. We cheer when we score.
Let me speak. When we got the equaliser, in my head it triggered. I was like, quality, we get to sing the You're Not Singing Anymore chant. And I thought, oh, wait a second, they weren't singing in the first place.
Well, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Arsenal don't have the most wonderful chants in the world, do they?
Listen,
they're most plain Arsenal, and
that's more like it. No, you're getting there. That's it. Singing Arsenal songs. Listen, look.
They're just generic songs. You have nothing about your club. Your stadium is boring to come to. There's no atmosphere.
I think he's a bit hurt.
I know. I go home and away.
Where was the atmosphere? Hold on.
Arsenal
Where was the atmosphere from the United fans today? I don't know.
J Stan was singing. I was by the J Stan.
The J Stan. Where's that?
Opposite corner to the corner. You guys are there. We're there. J Stan.
Only time you sang was when you scored. That is it. Well, listen. I'll tell you one thing. I couldn't hear you. So either that means you weren't singing, or we were just louder and I couldn't hear you because we were singing.
You definitely weren't singing because I was there.
Right. No, do you know? I want to just take it to a side note here. I want to talk about one player. Yeah, who I think, fair player. I'm just going to put my hands up and say he's an absolute great player, and I'm sure you'll agree. Probably the best player in these parts, Steven Gerrard. You've got to give him a great send-off. Probably the best player in the North. Let's give it to Steven Gerrard right now. What a legend of the game.
Can I say that probably sums up Arsenal fans that they commend Steven Gerrard. What about their own players? What about their own players? You know what? Forget about their own players. All they care about is Steven Gerrard. Thank you very much.
He's retired. He's not retired. He's leaving the league.
Yeah, he's leaving the league and he's never won the league. Wonderful. Well done, Stevie. You did fuck all. Thank you.
I'm going to ask you one final question.
Okay, go on.
Next season, who do you reckon will, we're going to both hopefully be going for the league, right?
You say that every year.
Which out of the two teams do you think will have a better chance next year?
What, out of United and Arsenal?
Out of United and Arsenal, which
United every day, only because we've got that bite, that aggressive kind of side to our play. You guys don't have it. You're technically good on the ball.
How many players do you think you need to buy, maybe?
You're soft. You're too soft.
How many players would you think you need to...
How many players? Well, no, realistically, I think if we didn't have any injuries next year, 3 or 4, great. If realistically, I could see us really could do with 6 to 8 players. In terms of, if you look at, let me tell you something.
6 to 8.
I'll tell you why. If you look at Chelsea, right? You look at Chelsea. They won the league because of the squad depth, right? The depth of their squad that they can rotate between, Ramirez, the guy with the big hair, whatever his name is. No, he don't play for Chelsea. He don't play for Chelsea. But Willian, etc., etc. They've got the squad depth to be able to switch around the whole time. We don't have that. We get a player injured, we're fucked a lot of the time.
Although Chelsea, Chelsea, it's hard to say that because they didn't really get any injuries this season. They only really have effectively 3 centre-backs.
Which is fair enough, but even if they would have had injuries, they still would have been able to cope with it. My point is that the team with the most squad depth usually, and obviously the quality of players, usually wins the league. And I think Chelsea this year, I think Mourinho got it bang on. Hopefully we'll be back in May next year and coming to collect our title. City are building another 20,000 seats. No one knows why, because they can't even fill it currently. They did a bunch of bog-offs, buy one get one frees this season as well. It's just laughable, really, isn't it?
Listen, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Right.
A pleasure.
And we'll be back next year, as usual. Your season's over, ours ain't. We've still got the FA Cup to play for, by the way.
Wonderful. The real question is, are they going to have a parade after if they do win the FA Cup?
Well, are you going to have a parade this season?
Why would we have a parade? We go for the title. Yeah, but you guys would. You had a parade at the Carling Cup. You had a parade at the Carling Cup.
Hold on, wait a minute. You have a parade when you won the title. You just told me that you were aiming for the top 4.
Yeah, but we're not having a parade for top 4. You guys might. You guys go for top 4 every season. Pleasure.
Congratulations on the top 4.
Forward, because listen, if we lost today, we still could have won 2 games. It is a massive step forward because we have ended up 4th. We are not going to play a qualifier. That means our players don't have to come back early. After the FA Cup, people like Alexis are going to the Copa America. So you don't know who you could get. You could get some. Listen, we could have got Atletico Madrid before in the qualifier. 14 points
behind Manchester United.
But how many points are Manchester City going to win? What are Man City going to win?
They spent 180 million, mate.
What are Man City going to win?
They didn't spend much money this year.
That's not the point.
Go on, Claude. I'm listening.